We spent a lot of time lately going around Georgian Bay, and we just wanted to share with you all the awesome places in Ontario that we've discovered along the way.
Next we went to Halfway Log Dump.
The sky was looking, it was looking a little
Gray.
dark, yeah, a little gray, but there's no rain in the forecast, so we figured we might as well give it a try.
Yeah.
So we loaded up all our gear. You got that? You good?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, Lincoln's loading up his crash pad here. Oh, no. Good thing it's soft.
You can just fall over backwards because you got a crash pad on your back.
We had a lot of stuff to carry. Graham was kind of like, he was our pack mule, so he had 2 giant crash pads on. I had our lunch and the other stuff that we needed.
Me and Lincoln just...
So we're here at Halfway Log Dump, and we're gonna go do some climbing, hopefully. The weather is looking a little crazy, so we'll see what happens. Also, I brought my pack mule with me, so we're good to go. All right, ready guys?
We had planned on going down and bouldering for the day. So we were gonna have lunch there, spend the afternoon bouldering.
So we set off. It's about a kilometer down to the beach, which is really gorgeous. So if you just wanted to go check out the rock beach, absolutely worth it. It's a kilometer hike down the trail to get to the beach, and that part was okay. When we got there, we took off left to go bouldering. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It was the first time that we were going bouldering at Halfway Log Dump, so we were pretty excited to give that a try. We knew there was a water crossing, so you have to like go along the shore to get to the boulders. So we got down there and we got to the point where the water was right up against the cliff, and it was okay. It was a little, the waves were going a little bit, but Graham was able to help the kids across okay. I got over.
It wasn't even knee deep. So I walked in the water, shuttled everything across, and it was fine. And that was the water crossing we thought.
Yeah, so we got over, there was a boulder there, so we put down the mats, we did some climbing. No, just wait, there's nothing there. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, come back this way. You guys all made it to the top, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet.
And me and Lincoln found like this tunnel thing. It led to the back of the boulder, and it also let out this, enough for me and Lincoln to crawl out.
So we played around there for a bit, and then we decided we'd move on and find another boulder to climb.
So we packed up and went around the other side of the boulder and saw an actual water crossing. And with the water levels being so high, it wasn't knee deep like we were expecting. It was about waist deep, and the waves were rolling in pretty hard. So they were kind of crashing, and
it was freezing. Like, it was really cold. The water is cold, like, even in the summer. But on a cold day, in the fall, it was really cold. So Graham was all for it. He still wanted to go. I wasn't feeling great about it. So we decided to find a different way up.
So we backtracked a little bit and found a scramble to get us to the top and back onto the Bruce.
So this is the alternative to coming up or crossing through the river. For some reason, I feel better about it. Okay, one more crash pad. Do you want me down there? And Daddy, we made it. I feel good about that. So we hiked our crash pads and our kids and ourselves and our gear up the cliff and made it back to the trail. And then we walked along the trail for a bit. Kept checking for ways to get down. Eventually we found a way that looked safe enough to get down. So we scrambled back down. All right, heading back down to the shore. Hopefully get some climbing in. Put your stick down.
Turn, face the wall. Step down one more time. And stay right there. You're holding on. Can you step down? Perfect. Here's your stick.
And we have made it to, oh, it's amazing. Beautiful. We came out and it was a gorgeous beach. Yeah, it was so nice. So we played there for a bit. We set up the crash pads as couches and had our lunch.
And then as we were packing up lunch, it started to rain. So we're
Luckily,
like, this isn't too hard. Let's sit under the boulder here. There's a nice little cave that we all kind of huddled under, sat on the crash pads out of the rain.
try to find topics after. Then we try to find some topics. Mom, do you want me to try to spider web for you?
Yeah, was a spider web on me? So we started moving all of our gear into this little cave, and there were places along the shore where we had been able to walk between the rocks and the water before, and it was just the waves were coming up over it all. So the waves were starting to crash higher on the shore, the wind was going like crazy, so we huddled in our little cave. And how was that?
Good.
Then the wind picked up more, the surf picked up more, lightning,
Thunder, water started leaking
all over.
all into our cave.
So we decided it was time to call it. The boulders were going to be too wet to climb anymore.
And we wanted to get out before it was like a bad lightning storm. So
And our little Dave was being attacked by lightning.
our little cave was being attacked by lightning.
Oh,
So we got rained out at the beach rock climbing. But thankfully we made it all right back to the trail. Now we just need to get back to our van and then get dry.
As soon as we got back to the parking lot, the sun came out.
So that is how we survived Halfway Log Dump instead of climbing Halfway Log Dump.
Bye! That's all for now. See you next time.
Hit subscribe and follow us on our tour around Georgian Bay.